beautiful people, and welcome to another exciting episode of Chakula Fiti. My name is Agatha and I'm still your host. Today we're in the side of the farm that has pumpkins, and we're going to talk about this superfood that takes a very short time for it to fully mature. Pumpkins normally take around 3 to 4 months for them to fully develop, and once you see them flowering, you are in for a bountiful harvest. And you can tell different types of pumpkins. You can differentiate the species based on their shapes and also the covering that they have. Some of them have beautiful patterns, some are plain, some are white, some are made into a gourd shape, which we know them as butternut squash. You can also tell how they look like by their leaves. There are some leaves which have different shapes. Some at the end are circular, some have 3 pointed pieces, and this is how you can differentiate your pumpkin. Now, behind me you can see the cover of how much the pumpkin has extended, and this small piece of farm that we have planted the pumpkin has really given us a reaping harvest. We have been able to harvest around 40 pieces, and we can still see that they are still flowering, which means that it is still going to produce more. So once your pumpkin starts to flower, you need to just guard the flowers for them not to be harmed, for them not to be destroyed, because you'll have been destroying your pumpkin count. Now, once they're growing, you can use the vines to support your livestock in terms of feeding, because the vines are very excellent nutritive sources that can be given into your animals, especially rabbits. You can also give them to your sheep, your goat. You can also use the vegetables, the leaves, as vegetables for your own source of consumption. They also have great sources of minerals and vitamins. Now I'm going to take you around that you can be able to see the different species that we have. So come on, guys. Some of the types of pumpkins that we have in our farm, and once your pumpkin is ready, remember, you can make it and manipulate it into whichever dish of your preference. You can make it into your chapati like I love doing. I'll share that tutorial later on. We can also make it into a soup. You can eat it as a side. You can make it into a dipping sauce. You can make it into any of your stews, and you can just enjoy it in whichever manner that you prefer. You can also just boil it whole and cut it into pieces and share it out during your breakfast session. That is it about pumpkins, guys. I hope you've learned something.